The third stone, D. Dominion. December 19, 2025. President Trump signs a presidential memorandum titled, Winning the 6G Race. I want to read you the exact language from the official White House document. This is not commentary. This is not interpretation. This is the signed memorandum from whitehouse.gov. 6G will play a pivotal role in the development and adoption of emerging technologies like artificial intelligence, robotics, and implantable technologies. Implantable technologies, named directly, in the official presidential memorandum, as the target application for 6G networks. January 9, 2026. The FCC authorizes 15,000 Starlink satellites. SpaceX is ultimately targeting nearly 30,000. There are already over 9,000 in orbit today. New V3 satellites launching in 2026 are capable of 1 terabit per second each. SpaceX is moving toward hourly launches. CPUs are being sent to space. No location on Earth will be outside the signal. And then there is the Board of Peace. January 22, 2026. At the World Economic Forum in Davos, President Trump formally launches the Board of Peace. 25 nations signed the charter. The United Nations Security Council had already authorized it by resolution in November 2025. The charter designates Trump as chairman for life. Trump himself said at the inaugural meeting, "The Board of Peace is going to almost be looking over the United Nations and making sure it runs properly. Above the UN, one chairman for life." By February 19th, the first full summit, the US pledged $10 billion. 9 member nations pledged $7 billion more. A military base is being built in southern Gaza right now. 350 acres, 26 armored watchtowers. And there is a ghost detention network inside the United States, a $55 billion Navy contract repurposed by DHS, with facilities designed for 10,000 people each. Satellite coverage everywhere, 6G for implantables, an international governance structure above the UN, and a detention infrastructure already funded and waiting. That is dominion. Daniel chapter 11 verse 39, "And he shall cause them to rule over many, and shall divide the land for gain." On February 19, 2026, Jared Kushner presented a color-coded master plan for Gaza. AI-generated images of glass towers, marinas, data centers, coastal resorts. One of the executive board members, Mark Rowan, said, "The coastline alone is $50 billion of value on a conservative basis. It just needs to be unlocked." Trump himself has said, "I'm a real estate person at heart, and it's all about location. Look at this beautiful piece of property." The plan divides Gaza into zones: coastal tourism, industrial complexes, data centers, residential towers. No Palestinians on the board, no mention of Palestinian statehood, no mention of land rights, no mention of sovereignty, the land divided, for gain, on record. Daniel 9:27. "And he shall confirm the covenant with many," not 2 parties. Many. The Board of Peace launched with 25 nations. Revelation 17. The 10 horns are 10 kings, receive power as kings 1 hour with the beast. These have one mind, and shall give their power and strength unto the beast. The Board of Peace has an inner structure, a board within the board. 7 executive members appointed by Trump. The architecture of 10 kings is not metaphor. Revelation 13, "And he causeth all, both small and great, to receive a mark in their right hand, or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark." Biological qubits encoded in living cells, Neuralink in mass production, quantum particles crossing the blood-brain barrier, 6G officially designated for implantable technologies, the Genesis mission connecting all data, Starlink reaching every location on Earth. Every technical component exists in the public record. The machine is not coming together. It is already together. God showed me 3 stone letters before the world announced the foundation. Vision first, research second. The research matched. If you are watching this and you do not know Jesus, this is not information to be afraid of. This is a reason to decide. The church does not escape the furnace by running. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego did not run from the fire. They stood in it, and the fire could not find them. That is the covenant. That is the seal. Not geography, identity. Whose name is written on you?